The old house on Hemlock Lane was a local legend, a Halloween dare for teenagers with too much courage and not enough sense. They said Old Man Hemlock never left, that he still wandered the halls, searching for the pocket watch his wife had given him. This year, my friends and I decided it was our turn to test the legend. There were 4 of us: me, Sarah, the skeptic, Liam, the ghost hunter, Wannabe with his EMF meter, and twins Maya and Noah, who were just along for the thrill. We pushed open the groaning front door on Halloween night, the air inside thick with the smell of dust and decay. Moonlight streamed through grimy windows, painting long, skeletal shadows on the floor. Liam immediately switched on his meter, which remained stubbornly silent. "See? Nothing," I said, my voice a little too loud in the oppressive quiet. "Just an old, abandoned house." We decided to split up, a classic horror movie mistake, I know. Liam and Noah went upstairs while Sarah and I explored the ground floor. We found the living room, furniture draped in white sheets like slumbering giants. On the mantelpiece, a single, faded photograph remained. It was a stern-faced man and a smiling woman, their eyes seeming to follow us. "That must be them," Sarah whispered, pointing at the couple. "The Hemlocks." As she spoke, a faint, rhythmic ticking sound started. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It was slow, deliberate, and seemed to come from everywhere at once. We froze, exchanging wide-eyed glances. "It's just the house settling," I tried to rationalize, but my heart was hammering against my ribs. The ticking grew louder, more insistent. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed from upstairs. It was Noah. We bolted from the living room and scrambled up the creaky staircase, my flashlight beam bouncing wildly. We found Liam huddled in a corner of the master bedroom, his EMF meter shrieking, its lights flashing red. Noah was standing stock still in the middle of the room, his back to us, staring at a large, ornate wardrobe. "Noah, what's wrong?" Maya cried, rushing towards him. He didn't turn, he just slowly lifted a hand and pointed at the wardrobe. "He's in there," he rasped, his voice trembling. "He wants his watch." The ticking was deafening now, seeming to emanate from the very wood of the wardrobe. Liam, shaking, aimed his flashlight at it. As the beam hit the polished surface, the ticking stopped. Absolute silence descended, heavier and more terrifying than the noise it replaced. Slowly, creakily, the wardrobe door began to open on its own. A blast of frigid air washed over us, smelling of damp earth and something sweet, like old cologne. Darkness pooled within the wardrobe, a blackness so complete it seemed to swallow the light. A figure began to emerge from the shadows, tall and gaunt, dressed in a tattered suit. Its face was a pale blur, but its eyes burned with a cold, desperate light. It didn't look at us. Its gaze was fixed on something just past my shoulder. I followed its line of sight and my breath caught in my throat. There, on a small bedside table, half hidden by a fallen curtain, was an old silver pocket watch glinting in the moonlight. The figure took a slow, shuffling step towards it. We were paralyzed, trapped between the ghost and its prize. Then Sarah did something incredibly brave or incredibly foolish. She snatched the watch from the table. The ghost stopped. Its head snapped towards her, and for the first time, its featureless face seemed to contort in rage. A low growl rumbled through the room, a sound that wasn't human. It raised a long skeletal hand. We had to get out. Now. "Run!" I screamed, grabbing Sarah's arm and pulling her towards the door. We half-dragged, half-carried a whimpering Noah, with Maya and Liam right behind us. We didn't look back. We clattered down the stairs, the sound of that inhuman roar, and heavy, dragging footsteps pursuing us. We burst out the front door and didn't stop running until the old house on Hemlock Lane was just a dark silhouette against the moonlit sky. In her hand, Sarah still clutched the silver watch. The ticking had stopped, but sometimes, when it's very quiet, I can still hear it in the back of my mind, a faint, ghostly tick-tock counting down the moments until he comes to get it back. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spooky tales. Stay safe out there.